Thank you. All right.
Just tightening it.
All right, so this is called Sex with Me. All I need is one word. Pudding. Sex with me is like pudding. Really gross if you leave it out in the sun for too long. So if you have a sex with me, it's like pudding, just yell it out.
Sex with me is like pudding. Kids trade for it in the lunchroom.
Sex with me is like pudding. Bill Cosby loves it.
Sex with me is like pudding. Once you take out the top, it gets so much better.
Sex with me is like pudding. It's what Captain Freaks used to lure small children into them.
Yeah! Sex with me is like pudding. Chocolate is the best flavor. Yeah! Even though I'm not black.
Alright, another word!
Morgan Freeman.
Politics.
Morgan Freeman! I know that's 2 words, but it's one meaning. Sex with me is like Morgan Freeman. It's the soundtrack to most movies.
Sex with me is like Morgan Freeman. I'm freckled even down there. Sex with me is like Morgan Freeman. God.
Sex with me is like Morgan Freeman. Old white ladies love to get drove around.
Sex with me is like Morgan Freeman. He narrates while he watches.
And then the penis went into the vagina.
Sex with me is like Morgan Freeman because you're on my bucket list.
Another word! Kung fu! Sex with me is like kung fu!
Sex with me is like kung fu. It's totally fake. You need lots of wires and it's over way too fast.
Wires? Sex with me is like kung fu. You're gonna end up with a giant footprint on your chest.
Sex with me is like kung fu. It's in a lot of movies.
Sex with me is like kung fu. All the people who
Hold on. Say that again. Say that.
no.
It's really gonna be funny. Go.
Sex with me is like kung fu. All the people who originated have really small penises.
Sex with me is like kung fu. There's really a lot of unnecessary noises.
Sex with me is like kung fu. We can play Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Sex with me is like kung fu. You end up knocked out. You don't remember a lot of
Sex with me is like kung fu. It's the only time you'll see Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris throw down the same room.
Oh yeah!
It's like kung fu, only in subtitles.
Sex with me is like kung fu. I'll show you my black belt.
Is it a penis belt?
No, you do not have a black penis.
Sex with me is like kung fu. Really hard to understand. Another word.
Congratulations.
Hardcore.
Waffle. I heard waffle. Sex with me is like a waffle. There's restaurants dedicated to it across the country.
Sex with me is like a waffle. You usually end up all sticky.
Sex with me is like a waffle. I'll fill your holes with my syrup.
Whoa, that was graphic.
Sex with me is like a waffle. It's better with a little whipped cream on top.
Sex with me is like a waffle found in your local grocery store freezer.
It's just Izzy sitting there like.
Sex with me is like a waffle. My dad gives it to me on Christmas.
Are there chocolate chips in it?
Your dad's hot.
Sometimes.
Sex with me is like a waffle. It's better to eat it in the morning.
Sex with me is like a waffle. Breakfast in bed.
Sex with me is like a waffle. You can make it on the counter.
Sex with me is like a waffle. It happens in the morning in hotels.
Sex with me is like a waffle. If you roll up with ice
know.
Sex with me is like a waffle. I know you wanted pancakes, but this will just have to do.
Sex with me is like a waffle. You will not want to let go of my ego.
Sex with me is like a waffle. You get it best in the trashiest parts of town.
Absolutely.
Sex with me is like a waffle. It really wants to be heating up first, but sometimes you just eat it cold.
Sex with me is like a waffle, nothing else is open.
Good anytime.
Sex with me is like a waffle. You wish it was a pancake, which is like a black penis.
Another word! Another word! The government! The government! Yeah, you go.
Sex with me is like the government. You're gonna get screwed.
Sex with me is like the government. Mitt Romney was gonna win from the start.
Sex with me is like a government. Lots of old white guys and one black guy.
Sex with me is like the government. Yes, we can.
Sex with me is like the government. You can buy your way into it.
Sex with me is like the government. It takes a really long time to get anything done.
Sex with me is like the government, except you really don't want it small.
Sex with me is like the government. I will invade your South American country.
Me is like the government. GOP stands for Grand Old.
Sex with me is like the government. If it's bad, you'll blame it on Obama.
Sex with me is like the government, too large.
Sex with me is like the government. You're just gonna keep on spending money.
Sex with me is like the government. I'm saying I want you.
That would be Uncle Sam.
Sex with me is like the government. There are lots of TV shows dedicated to covering it.
Sex with me is like the government. It'll leave you broke and confused.
Sex with me is like the government. Everyone has their opinion, but Bill O'Reilly's is the only one who has it.
One last word. One last word.
Spiders.
Provolone.
Car wash. Car wash. Car wash. Sex with me is like a car wash added on to your gasoline.
Yes.
Sex with me is like a car wash. A lot of cheerleaders.
Sex with me is like a car wash. One time it was so rough it ripped one of my windows out.
Sex with me is like a car wash. It's for a good cause.
Sex with me is like a car wash. You gotta pay extra for the multicolored phone.
Sex with me is like a car wash. I do it to raise money.
Sex with me is like a car wash. You put it off as long as you can.
Sex with me is like a car wash. I do it myself.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Yoshi. If you liked what you saw, please come back next week. If you didn't, bring in something yourself.